What's up, people? Welcome to a new video. This is another one of me concepting. Now, I'm not traditional. I went to school, but I didn't go for traditional art. They did have traditional art classes. And even in my old studies, I remember doing like still lifes and things like that. This particular instance, when I was in art school, they were telling me to do all of this stuff, like different ways you can draw whatever the subject matter of the image might be for your said scene, right? So a lot of times, I swear to God, I go off on the fly, y'all. Like a lot of this is like from the top of the dome. I look at a picture and I'll start to draw around that, or like I start on paper traditionally, but I'm trying to really concentrate on getting into the Photoshop of it all, or Illustrator, or whatever program that Adobe has that I already pay for in that Adobe Creative Suite. Now, what y'all see me doing here mainly is just going off of photos that I might grab from Google. I do have some images that are on PureRef. Crazy enough, I need to even go back into that and look at how you break down your different groups for whatever said scene you're concentrating on for that particular time. I still have photos just in my day-to-day folder that I grab, and I haven't even implemented them in my work, which is really sad, but I'm about to get into it because it's a lot of things that I could be doing that I'm not even putting into practice, which is a horrible, horrible practice. Don't do what I do. Don't do what I do. Do it the right way the first time, just like I said in the last video. So this weekend, I was practicing on my bridges because I have drawn a couple of scenes that have bridges in them, but I haven't really expanded on that. So what I was doing was grabbing different ones. I did use that same bridge scene in about 2 of my images, as y'all saw, but I'm starting to grab different types of bridges just to see how far I can push it. I'm also playing with lo-fi images to place on a different channel on YouTube so that, I don't know what y'all get into, but for me, when I'm doing work or anything like that, sometimes I don't watch TV or I don't play music. I'll have lo-fi, like an image that'll be on YouTube and it'll be playing in the background. It could be jazz or anything that's like calming. Sometimes I listen to ASMR. I'm huge on ASMR. However, I'm not going to make the type of ASMR that I watch. I watch mukbangs. I watch camping ASMRs. Excuse me. I just watch different types of calming videos that help me concentrate, because right now I'm in the house. I'm not in an office environment. So it's just not as much drive. You have to give, yourself the push to keep being creative. And I'm lucky enough to be able to look at most of the things that I look at on a daily basis and find it to be a inspiration. If I drew my house, which if I drew my house as of right now, it would be something accurate that they would put in a video game, because it's a lived-in space. That's what I mean when I say I need to go in and not have my scenes so perfect, because nothing looks perfect. Like, even when you hang your jacket up on a coat rack, it's not sitting perfect like it's on a hanger. It's hanging there drooping, and you need to add all of those aspects into it. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. These particular scenes have been challenging because I feel like when I start them, I don't know where I'm going to go with it. So it's real good to get reference. You'll always hear, if you are in this line of work, reference is super important. I don't so much. I try to pull things from my imagination. It's a good practice. However, because I don't draw as much as I used to, as much as I should, looking at different images always helps me to grow my imagination. So I pull from games that I've played. I've played World of Warcraft since it came out in 2004. It's 2023. Of course, I'm not up to date. I think it's like 2 expansions since I've played, but that'll put you in the realm of even how long I've played certain games. And I was in my 20s when that came out. I'm now 46. And I love games, all types of games. However, my style of art is one thing. What I like on the games isn't that different. I like realistic. I like Dungeons and Dragons. But then there's the flip side where I also like realistic games like GTA and Call of Duty. I've been playing those since they've been out as well. Midnight Club, so many. So that's my art style. It's realistic. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up, and I'll see y'all in the next one.